Why should your lawyer have knowledge of special education? I mean, they're your lawyer. They just need to know the law, right? If you saw my video last week, I talked about what you should be asking for at a consultation. And today I'm going to talk about why it is so important for your attorney to have knowledge of special education. I'm Frances Shefter with Shefter Law PA, where we help families have a stress-free IEP experience. And here's the thing. Oftentimes with special education, you're not only hiring an attorney to litigate, you're hiring the attorney to help with the IEP process in general, to help with getting the school to evaluate, to get the school to talk about the correct placement, to get good goals in place, all of that. And yes, the school is supposed to know, that's their job. But if you have a different agenda and you think your child needs more, having an attorney that knows special education is what can help get you over that next step. In other words, it's more than just having a lawyer, you're having an advocate also. And one of the things I've noticed is when I go to a meeting as an attorney, their attorneys show up and their central office shows up. When I go as an advocate in places where I'm not barred, their attorneys don't show up. And there's definitely a difference on how the teams treat us when it's an attorney versus an advocate. Now, there's a lot of times I'll get treated as an attorney, even though I'm technically an advocate, just because I have the terminology and I know it. So they'll have an attorney come in anyway. But it's so important to be able to have that advocacy skill also, because when we're at an IEP meeting, I can know what your agenda is. But when a teacher is giving their observations of what your child can do and how your child is doing in class, I can listen there and pull from that what we need to make your arguments. So for example, I was in an IEP meeting one time and the teacher was saying something about, well, during winter break, after winter break, we got back and it took her a little while to get back again because she lost some of the skills. A little while later in the meeting, we're talking about extended school year. And they're like, oh, she doesn't qualify. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Didn't you just say that she regressed over winter break? That was only a week. And now we're looking at 2 months. And the school just went, oh, yeah, okay, she qualifies for extended school year. And that wasn't a legal thing that I needed to know. That was knowing the advocacy part, knowing the special education part, and what you need to know to qualify for extended school year. So when you're looking for an attorney, especially to help you with special education issues, it's really important to make sure your attorney understands the special education aspects of it as well. I'm Frances Shefter with Shefter Law PA, where we help families have a stress-free IEP experience.